Welcome back to IndustryIQ, your go-to space for the latest trends, tech shifts, and industry shakeups. If you're into smart insights without the fluff, you're in the right place. Let's get into something wild that's got the entire Apple world buzzing. Rumors are swirling, and this one's not your everyday Apple leak. According to fresh reports, Apple might skip iOS 19 entirely and go straight to iOS 26. Yep, you heard that right. iOS 26. Wild, right? This rumor popped up just ahead of WWDC 2025, Apple's yearly developer conference. And it's not just a random jump in numbers, it's part of a larger rebranding strategy. The idea is that Apple wants to align the version numbers of all its platforms iOS, macOS, iPadOS, and tvOS under one unified naming system. So instead of juggling iOS 19, macOS 26, iPadOS 19, and tvOS 19, everything might simply move to version 26 to match macOS. It's a bit like how Microsoft skipped Windows 9 and jumped to Windows 10. Not for technical reasons, but branding clarity. Well, let's break it down. Apple is all about ecosystem and integration. Unifying the version numbers across platforms makes cross-device development smoother. It simplifies things for users and developers alike. No more confusion about what version of which OS is current. Also, this lines up with Apple's rumored push for Apple Intelligence, a new AI system that could span across all Apple devices. Having all platforms aligned under the same version number would make rollout feel more seamless and connected. The short answer, it probably just won't exist. Internally, Apple may develop the features that were meant for iOS 19, but publicly, the branding could just leapfrog to 26. This has happened before in tech. Remember when Apple jumped from watchOS 4 to watchOS 5, but later slowed the pace? Or when Microsoft went straight from Office 2013 to Office 2016, skipping 15 in between? These are strategic moves, not mistakes. If this report holds true, then WWDC 2025 will be a big deal. We're likely to see the launch of iOS 26, possibly macOS 26, iPadOS 26, and tvOS 26 to match, new tools for developers to build cross-platform apps more easily, and maybe the first peek at Apple's AI strategy under this rebranded umbrella. So, the version number isn't just a number. It could mark the start of a unified Apple ecosystem powered by AI and tight integration. Good question. This info comes from Smart Pre, and they've been fairly reliable when it comes to early Apple leaks. But Apple hasn't confirmed anything yet. That said, the idea does make strategic sense. If Apple's building toward a unified, AI-enhanced future, syncing up version numbers is a logical step. Plus, Apple does love a dramatic reveal, and skipping straight to iOS 26 would definitely grab headlines. So, will Apple really ditch iOS 19 for iOS 26? We'll find out at WWDC 2025. But one thing's clear, Apple's cooking up something big. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Industry IQ for more stories just like this. And yeah, hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload. Catch you in the next one.